Okay, hi. We're going to talk today about something very neat and simple to do and very impressive to the final user. We're talking about the color of every row or every column that we draw. For example, let's say we have an object, it has a view, it is in 3 columns. It has a name, it has a status, and it has a type. Small view like this, a name and a status and a type. And we have, let me add one more thing, there is the sequence at the beginning. Okay? So we have, let's say sequence 1, name, let's say project 1, status ready, and type residential. Okay? Let me have another project that is called project 2. It is of status ready, but it has a type, let's say commercial. And let me have another project that's called project 3 of status blocked and of type commercial. Okay? We will have others, but for now, let me explain this. Wouldn't it be great if Prosper, when it displays this list, in any object in Prosper, when it displays this list, it will display each row in a different color, depending on the data found in each row? That would be really great. Let's say every project that is blocked, I would like, let's work with some colors, okay? I would like the background of that project. I don't know how to draw background here other than this, but this is, let's say the background of that project, of that row, is red. That would be really great to display because this project is blocked. This is a visual clue you're giving your user, telling him or her that, hey, this project is blocked. They don't have to read the text, but the color will say a lot of stuff. This is one way of doing this. This is to be able to do that, we have to use a function in Prosper called set color of row being rendered. That's an event function. Okay? When do we need to run this function? We need to run it before rendering row. So before rendering row of this object, we need to set the color of row being rendered to red. But wait, not every row, right? Before we do that, we need to test. We see if the status is blocked, do that. Otherwise, do something else, right? So you need to get that status. You need to get that column being rendered. To be able to do that, you use the function that's called get value of column being rendered. You get a value of column being rendered, and you would say what column, and based on that you compare. If that value is blocked, set it equal to, set the background color to this. You could say set the background color, set the foreground color of any row. And you can select any color that you want to. Now, we talked about how to set the background color, but let me set, we want to, we worked on the status, that's fine. It would be really nice of all those that are ready to put them also in a color green if you want to. That also, the same thing that we did, we get the value of the column being rendered, we test for the value ready. If it is ready, we'll set the color of the, otherwise we set it red, right? Now, there is another function in rendering, it's called, before we talk about the function, let me say that we will want to highlight a column, not the whole row. We want to highlight a specific column. Let me say that every single thing that is residential, I'm going to write it in blue. Okay? So if I want to write the foreground, I can change also the background, but I want to change all the foreground of a column being rendered. Okay? So how do I do that? If it is residential, do it in blue. Otherwise, keep it the default value. The default value is the default value of the system, a blackish thing. Okay? So let's say this. There is a function called get value of column being rendered. We get that value of the type, and we tell the system, okay, change depending if it is residential or not. We do a compare. So there is a function called set color of. Here we set color of row being rendered, but we don't want to set the color of the whole row. We want to set the color of a specific column. So set color of column being rendered. Okay? So these are the three functions, three event functions that we use them to change the color while we're displaying stuff. I invite you to use it in various places because it's very nice for the final user to get a visual clue of what the rows, each row or each column is being done. Thank you.